Hi, this is Lorraine, and I've been guided to create another video. If you'll give me a minute to clear, center, and balance my energy, we'll get started. There's only a few things that came in this week, so please see the timestamps to guide yourself through the video. I'm just going to go through those few things really quickly. The first thing is there's really not going to be a lot of things happening between now and when 3I-ATLAS gets to Jupiter. There'll be more speculation and discussion on what 3I-ATLAS is and what's its purpose and so on. And there'll be so much information that it will become convoluted, confusing. It will create doubt, questioning what we all know. There are enough anomalies for us to know that 3I-ATLAS is not a comet. I feel that very strongly. So I encourage you all to tap into your intuition and listen to your own internal guidance. That is your best guide to help you. I believe this is a spiritual experience that we're having, and it's being labeled as a scientific experience because of what's happening. We're looking at it through the perspective of scientists, astrophysicists, quantum physicists, and so on, right? So we have scientists telling us what's going on, but this is truly a profound spiritual experience that we're having. This is a process of expansion, and we are ending a massive cycle. So in this interim between now and March, there's not going to be a lot of things happening. So I encourage everybody to tap into their intuition as they listen and process and integrate a lot of the information that will be coming in. The other thing is, Earth has received a number of communications over the past, I want to say 30 to 50 years. There have been numerous communications with Earth from other worlds. All those communications have gone to different countries, different leaders, but that information was never shared. That information was never shared with other countries, and it was never shared with the general population. So there have been attempts in the past for first contact, but they were unsuccessful because that information that came in was hoarded. It was hoarded by countries, by leaders, by organizations. So what's happening right now is Plan B. 3I-ATLAS, the object we call 3I-ATLAS, is Plan B for first contact. The universe works in a very strategic and systematic way. There is a framework. We all have free will, and we all have choices that we make. But there is a framework that has been put in place that is predetermined. It doesn't dictate our choices, but there are certain things that will happen in this process of our existence. We are working through Plan B of first contact. It is a systematic implementation that is predetermined by the universe, the divine consciousness. It is a process of induction. It's systematic. It's built from a framework and a scaffolding process. So each phase of first contact builds on itself. So this first phase with 3I-ATLAS coming through our solar system, that is about preparing the planet for first contact and preparing humanity for first contact. That is that a handshake, that exchange of information, not only just information energetically, but also physical matter. Through gases, through objects, through liquid or fluid, through AI technology, which I've discussed in some of my previous videos, in this 3I-ATLAS, I guess, segment that I've been doing. But there is a scaffolding and a building. So 3I-ATLAS just came through, processed information in what I have called terraforming. It's a primer, it's a precursor. When 3I-ATLAS gets to Jupiter, and this is coming very strong, that's when we'll start moving into the second phase of first contact. But first, this first phase is the first stage in that scaffolding, and certain things have to happen in preparation for the second phase. And so timing is coming into play. So we have this lull in time between now and March, I believe, when 3I-ATLAS gets to Jupiter, and we will start to see new different things happening. And what comes in intuitively is a second pass. So somehow, some way, I don't feel 3I-ATLAS is going to come back through, but I feel like another pass of some object coming through to help prep Earth. But not just one thing. So every phase that happens, it's going to become more clear what's happening, and the powers that be will not be able to brush it under the rug or rationalize it as something other than what it is. Okay, give me a minute, please. Okay, that's it. Thank you.